From INEC, we are happy with the level of turnout at this polling unit. You can see that I'm told that they came right on time, and voting is on. I think it's a time for us as a people to see and to understand that this process is not meant to be a process of violence. Election that leads to a democratic process is the best form of a validation of what true democracy should be about. And so I want to reiterate again that this contest is about peace, it's about progress, it's about prosperity for our state and our country at large. And I want you all, gentlemen of the press, to continue to preach and to advocate for everyone to have the right to be able to express themselves freely, fairly, and transparently. I'm indeed happy driving here this morning that everywhere in the city looks calm. But there are a few disturbing videos that we've also seen where some parties, I'm told that they were doing one or two things which it's not verifiable, so I'm not going to talk about it, right? But really, it's just to say that I'm excited and I'm happy to be here. And I want to ask that all of our voters, all of our citizens should just remain vigilant. You know, if you see anything, say something, and just all let's come out, you know, and exercise our right freely, devoid of any form of acrimony or any form of protest or any form of intimidation. That is not acceptable as a government.
The indigenous clan is welcoming. It's not tribal. It's exposed. And that's why Lagos State will become the center of excellence. But unfortunately, the APC government takes its strength from division, violence, intimidation. And this is what they've done for almost 2 decades. So, by God's grace, the will of people will prevail. And this government that gets its validity based on voter intimidation will be a thing of the past.
From the information you got from your party agents, how would you describe and assess this conduct of election?
There's been a lot of targeted voter suppression. Currently now at VGC, the polling agents do not want to go into the estate. Instead, they are trying to get people to come to the express, where they've colluded with thugs to harass and disenfranchise them. So that's already an illegal thing because INEC, the police have an address, they have a location, and it's not on the highway. So we are working to respond to that. But you see, this just puts the entire exercise, you know, the credibility of it into question. You have a situation where in Alimosho, in Iba, till 10 minutes ago when I checked, police materials have not arrived. So you find that everywhere that we are strong and we show strength, either police materials are yet to arrive. You have a situation where in Alimosho, the polling agents, the polling ESCOs, the EOs for the polling are saying that they were not paid the last time, so they are not going to the field. But how does that concern us? INEC has been funded to do all of this. So you know it's a ploy just to try to manipulate the election. So,
like I said earlier, don't win this election. Will you definitely congratulate the winner?
In an election that, see, you must win and win well. I'm not somebody that comes out and pulls back punches. You must win and win well. There must be transmission of votes, which is the electronic procedure. There must be a situation where this voter intimidation is corrected, right? And there must be a clear attempt by INEC to actually have a credible election. If that's not the case, I'm not congratulating someone that has this mandate from voter suppression and intimidation. Why would I do that? I'll go to court.
Okay, so what message do you have for your supporters and the Lagos residents? upcoming election?
This is a fight for the soul of Lagos. It's a fight to take away voter intimidation, voter suppression, a mandate that only has credibility and validity in violence. It's not by performance, it's not by the people actually wishing them into position, it's by violence, intimidation, inducement, and a group of people, a new group of people are coming out and say enough is enough. They want a government that's accountable to them. They want a government that works in their interest, not the interest of a state capture, right? And that's what you saw in the last election, and by God's grace, that's what you see again today.
What do you have to tell INEC? What do you have to say to INEC?
INEC must transmit votes electronically. We've gotten reports from Osborne 2, from several other places where the beavers has already been preloaded, and that's not acceptable. Right? We are not fools. Right? And we're going to resist all of that. So, whatever intimidation that they want to do, by God's grace, the will of people will prevail in this election. It's a battle for the soul of Lagos. It's a battle for a government for the people. This election is a battle for the soul of Lagos. It's a battle where we want to put in a government for the people that works for the people and is focused and centered on the interests of the people, not the current state capture that has happened in Lagos for the last 24 years.